that we're all in the presence of the proud patriarch of the missing chromosome clan known as them Briscoe boys.
We apologize for interrupting what's going on. Obviously, there is something happening here in the arena.
They lost a couple teeth. They got some awful tattoos, but they're upstanding guys, aren't they? They're upstanding guys that are excellent at making mistakes. Mistake number one was getting in the ring with the Kings of Wrestling in Charlotte, North Carolina, where we got these world title belts. And mistake number two is even thinking in Toronto you'll have a shot with us. But you see, I can tell where they get their mistake-making habits from. Yeah, I'm talking about your boys. Now I'm talking about you. You have made a couple mistakes. Number one being Mark, the other one being Jay. But actually now that I think about it, you have made the biggest mistake of that all. You know what that is? It's not using a damn condom twice.
Oh my, you don't insult a dad like that. And the Briscoes' dad, man, he's upset. Ooh! All right, here comes Jay and Mark to avenge their dad. I mean, what were the Kings of Wrestling trying to prove? That was a cowardly act to hit their dad.
The Kings of Wrestling!
Well, what's the word? Bobby Cruz conferring with officials at ringside.
Well, I've heard it. We've heard speculation all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. I have just been informed here at ringside that the Briscoes have not arrived at the building in time for this tag team championship match.
That sucks. That sucks.
Oh, immigration, you done it again.
I feel so bad for the Briscoes.
I think it's a forfeit victory for the Kings. Continue to reign supreme. You don't even have to break a sweat.
So what, they get a bye now? They get to win via forfeit. Is that what happens? Disgusting. I don't even want to look at these guys like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the Kings of Wrestling would like to thank Canada for not letting the Briscoe brothers into this beautiful country. It's for reasons like that the Kings of Wrestling love to come to Ontario, Canada.
It's an easy victory.
Real cute, real cute.
I hear a lot of cheers, but I can sense an overwhelming display of disappointment. And I can sympathize, I can empathize, because I also am disappointed. Because tonight was the night we proved to the world that the Kings of Wrestling are the most dominant tag team in Ring of Honor history. And it's a damn shame that the Briscoe boys couldn't man up and make it through customs.
Can we get them thrown out of here?
But to be honest, I'm not really surprised.
I think somebody's gonna get the job done for us. They're here.
What are they doing here?
And we gotta fight.
Customs needs to do their job.
Not customs or immigration, the National Guard or the Canadian Mounted Police could keep the Briscoes away from kicking ass on the Kings of Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your match for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles, and it is no disqualification.
No disqualification.
That's what you get when you mess with family. Keep in mind, after the attack on the Briscoes' dad, Mike Briscoe, it was ruled this is no disqualification. Anything goes between these four men. And Chris Hero's isolated early. It all stems back to the loaded elbow pad that screwed the Briscoes and the tag title at the Big Bang.
Well, we've got a rematch, but there's no disqualification. What? Because Mike Briscoe decided to jump the guardrail and hit Chris Hero first.
I'll tell you what it was.
He hit him first.
I'll tell you what it was. The Kings of Wrestling were going to screw Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin with that same elbow pad. They ruined that great match to the Kings of Wrestling. The Briscoes made the same. The Jay Driller to Sarah Del Rey was their payback.
Yeah, they put their hands on her too.
And the Kings felt that because of that act, the Briscoes had it coming to them. Hero baited Mike Briscoe over the rail, baited him into striking him, and created that situation where they assaulted these two men's father. How low class can you get? You can't defend that. It's reprehensible.
They attacked Sarah Del Rey first, an eye for an eye. And
She
then
had it coming.
Mike Briscoe hops the guardrail and slaps Chris Hero. He had it coming.
Sarah Del Rey used the elbow pad that was loaded on Amazing Kong earlier that same night. It's not right to jump the rail, but Hero, with how personal he went, the comments he made, comments I can't repeat right now, you can't blame a man with morals and convictions for standing up for his family, especially the way the Briscoe family's brought up. They're all about simple things and farming and family and drinking beer. That's all they know. They have a lot of pride.
Hey, leave Hagedorn alone.
I'll kick Hagedorn too.
No!
Don't come over here.
Going after Hagedorn, uncalled for.
Hagedorn's been behind just as much as the Kings have.
Trying to get away from the Briscoes. These guys are out of control.
And Claudio's bleeding. Claudio Castagnoli's been lacerated somewhere along the way.
That should have never taken place. It's no disqualification.
This is what
It's
they deserve.
unfair to the
Prazak.
champions.
It's
Unfair.
what they deserve. The Briscoes originally said that this match would be a Father's Day present to Mike Briscoe. And after that attack last Monday night, it's taken on all new meaning. It's not about Ring of Honor. It's not about the tag titles. It's about the honor of a father tonight. Here on the outside.
This is just chaos, man. The Kings of Wrestling are a fine-tuned, scientific wrestling unit.
It's anything goes.
The Briscoes are out of control. Hero able to pull Mark Briscoe to the floor.
Keep in mind, even though this is chaos and bedlam, the Briscoes could win a 7th World Tag Title tonight. That's unprecedented. Look out. Jay hits hard.
Hey, when necessary, both Hero and Castagnoli can hold their own in a fight. Wrestling match, sure. A fight, you betcha.
Oh, and Mark Briscoe's busted.
You'll remember that battle between Chris Hero and Eddie Kingston in New York City. That showed just what Chris Hero can do in an out-and-out fight.
Hero and Claudio are as tough as any man. But when you take away finesse, when you take away technique, and it's a barroom brawl, you can't bet against the Briscoes, even with a deep, deep laceration across Mark Briscoe's forehead.
And you gotta hand it to the referee. I mean, he realizes this is a World Tag Team title matchup, and even though it is no disqualification, he's trying to maintain some sort of order as a tag team matchup and try to keep it only one man against one man inside the ring here.
And when you bleed that heavily, the blood gets in your eyes. You can't see. It gets into your mouth. You can't breathe correctly. Briscoe, that's what he's dealing with.
Oh, it's just pouring out of his head.
Oh my God.
And Mark Briscoe is one of those wrestlers that just doesn't know when to give up, when to say when.
Mark Briscoe does not want to quit. He would rather die than quit, as long as he died fighting.
Well, sometimes you should watch out for your own well-being, especially when you're losing blood at the rate that he is right now.
Now, I want to give a big props to Paul Turner right now. Despite the ultra-personal animosity in this matchup, we've gotten it down to tags. We've gotten it down to traditional rules, even though anything goes.
We've gotten it down to fantastic double teams by the World Tag Team Champions. Cover. What? How did he kick out that quick?
And Mark Briscoe's forehead looks like a faucet, but he's still fighting. Claudio.
Oh, they just need to focus on that cut, cause more blood to flow. Mark Briscoe is gonna pass out, and the Briscoes will lose this matchup.
And they're digging right that cut.
That's the key to victory, and Claudio knows it. He's digging that elbow right into the laceration.
And Mark Briscoe's blood, it's all over these athletes, it's all over the ring. You got blood flying out here as well.
I think he's had enough. He's had enough.
No.
Referee checking on his well-being.
That's Paul Turner's job, but Mark hasn't had enough until he stopped breathing.
It's no DQ, but the referee, I mean, if he sees that he's losing blood at such a rapid pace, maybe he should just call the match.
That's his discretion. But you know if he did, the Briscoes would attempt to kill him.
Not if he's passed out, he can't.
Lethal elbow strikes.
Oh!
And a miscue. Mark Briscoe, an opening.
The Kings need to pull it together right now.
Does Mark know where he is? He's in the danger zone still. Cross body, but still not in this corner. Mark needs the tag. Done it. Jay Briscoe unloads. Briscoe, the man that was left concussed and vomiting after the Big Bang, thanks to Hero's loaded elbow pad. 2.5 months of justice to be served right now.
No one has ever proven that that elbow pad is loaded. It's purely speculation on your part, Hogwood, and everybody else.
It's purely logic. Watch Jay. That belly driver.
Claudio knocked a little bit loopy, but the attention taken to Hero, head first repeatedly into the buckle.
And Jay knows he's on his own. Mark Briscoe's on the floor, not even close to being on his corner. He may not make it to his corner.
Still losing blood at a rapid pace.
And no 5 count, Fraser. He can go as long as he wants.
Chris Hero repeatedly.
That's the pent-up rage.
damage done to Hero. Look at the
Hero
blood pour out
bleeding.
of his head.
And Mark saw Claudio and cut him off at the pass.
Oh,
Hagedorn got it.
uncalled for.
This is a much-deserved bloodletting at the hands of the Briscoe.
Hagedorn with the chair. Yeah, hit him.
And keep in mind, it's legal.
Yeah, no DQ. Took his eye off his opponent, Chris Hero.
Hero is hurt. That thick bolt behind that turnbuckle pad obviously connected to Hero.
Oh! And that connected with the skull.
Come on.
The skull of Jay Briscoe.
Look how giddy he is. That's despicable.
That was with precision.
What's wrong with Hagedorn?
He just held it. He held it. Jay's own momentum met that steel chair.
I can't believe the thick, to coin a phrase, crimson mask that is forming on the face of Mark Briscoe.
If you'll think back to the Big Bang in Charlotte.
And Jay Briscoe as well is now busted.
What a great hold-for-hold matchup that was. Upwards of 25 minutes of the best tag team wrestling you'll ever see. Tonight it is just a war here in Toronto between these four men.
This is not showcasing tag team wrestling. This is showcasing hatred in its purest form. And Hero is choking Jay Briscoe.
It's all legal.
He will pass out, but he won't quit. And in the ring, it's a camel clutch as the blood continues to drip down the face of Mark.
Jay's gonna pass out wrapped around that ring post, and Mark's gonna pass out inside the ring at the hands of Claudio.
And I give credit. This is a Briscoe environment, but it's all Kings right now. But the assist goes to Hagedorn, who's still hammering away.
A bloodbath here at Depth Before Dishonor 8. And who's got the advantage? The Kings of Wrestling. Not only fantastic technical, scientific wrestlers, but they're great in every way.
Hero tagged in. And Briscoe is still hung across that ring post.
That's where he's gonna stay. That's where he's gonna stay. Elbow to the back of the head. That's it.
Gotta be. No!
What?
Unbelievable.
Time to finish the job. Claudio up top.
Mark is still dripping blood.
Oh, they're gonna use the Doomsday device.
A European twist.
That is it.
Done it. No! With Father's Day just hours away, Briscoe will not quit.
Who needs a referee?
Well, we're gonna need somebody to stop this match.
Time to destroy the
sooner than later.
Briscoes. Big boot from Hero. He concusses with his kicks, he KOs with his elbows.
Could somebody help Jay Briscoe, please? Paul Turner, thank God.
No one can help the Briscoes. They brought this on themselves.
Cravat, bicycle kick.
Maybe your daddy shouldn't have jumped the rail and put his hands on Chris Hero.
Paul Turner's asking fans for a knife. He can't unhook Jay Briscoe. Briscoe may be blue, if not for the red across his face. Turner's found a knife.
Where's Mike Briscoe? Somebody should smack him again.
Stop it. That's hideous. That's an asinine thing to say.
Time for the rolling elbow.
No. Briscoe's. Ow. Briscoe's been freed, but he's lifeless.
That kid knocked him out.
Cover. He kicked out.
One more. The stretch plum.
Stretch plum. With Claudio continuing to punish.
Turner should just call for the bell. Oh! What the hell?
Fire extinguisher to the eyes.
Jay Briscoe back inside the ring.
Jay Briscoe was lifeless a moment ago, but found a trump card.
Oh no, they've got the table.
You cannot extinguish their desire to fight on. And
Get up, Claudio! Get up, Chris!
A hop count to the head. You gotta believe Mike Briscoe is back home. Watch out, go fight live. And he's loving his Father's Day right now.
Claudio tried his best to put on the brakes right there.
And his
To save
body
himself.
absorbed all the impact.
Claudio, move!
Hero, look out.
Head over heels into his own partner.
And again, these are strong tables. They absorb a lot of damage. Oh no. The powerbomb. The neck breaker.
These are strong wrestlers. It's going to take more than that to take the belts away from the Kings of Wrestling.
And now a bloody hero on the outside. Claudio has been isolated.
All four of these men.
Hagedorn is begging, pleading for the official to stop this match. No, this one is for Papa Briscoe.
No! Claudio lands on his feet.
You're not out of the woods yet. Old school justice, Briscoe style. Roberto.
Only two!
And that is what the tag titles mean to the Kings. Showing you, beyond the diabolical behavior, they are as tough as they come. But tonight, by God, needs to be the Briscoes' night.
Hero trying to pull himself up on the floor. Hagedorn on the apron. No doomsday tonight. Oh!
Yes!
Get out of the ring, Shane!
Shane Hagedorn, it's time to man up. It's time to go up. And then down. Doomsday device. Hagedorn's hurt.
Obviously,
He's hurt badly. He's favoring the neck. But this fight continues. Wait a second. The lower elbow pad.
the lucky elbow
The
pad!
lower pad.
Rolling elbow! That is it!
It's a cuss Jay and Charlotte.
Turn around, Turner! Count!
He's gonna screw them again. What? It still wasn't enough.
How the hell did he kick out? Oh, into the barricade goes Hero!
Fuck you, Hero! You're a faggot! You're a fucking faggot, Hero! Fuck you! You're gonna
Claudio inside the ring with Jay.
It's Hero and Mark out here.
fuck you!
UFO! No hands!
Countered. No.
He got the shoulder up! He got the shoulder up!
Mark subdued Hero. Still wasn't enough.
European uppercuts!
We're in the middle of a damn war zone. Hero's
The
got
big swing! The big swing!
Wait, watch Hero.
He's got the
Watch
lucky-
Hero.
The lucky pad is on his foot!
Shot his foot. That's loaded. That's loaded. Right to the temple. With that velocity. Damn it.
Still tag team champions of the world!
Here are your winners, and still Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Kings of Wrestling.
What a war for the world tag team titles! But hey, the Briscoes wanted no DQ. No DQ is perfectly fine. With the Kings, they reign supreme as the ROH World Tag Team Champion.
Well, if you ask me, the Briscoes got quite a measure of revenge for the assault on their father, Mike. May not be exactly what they wanted, but then again, we knew they didn't care about the win or the loss. But it boils down to what escalated this in the first place. that loaded, blatantly loaded elbow pad to the face of Jay Briscoe, took him down, took him out, and we're right back at square one with 10 times brutality with the same final result. The Kings of Wrestling sneak another one by the most decorated tag dynasty in Ring of Honor history.